Hey everyone, have you ever felt like you don't really own the content you create or interact with online? Well, Alexandria is here to change that. It's a platform that's built on the Internet Computer Protocol and RV, designed to put control back in the hands of creators free from algorithmic interference. Imagine a world where your content is truly yours to share, store, and monetize. Sounds interesting, right? Let's explore what Alexandria is all about, and if you like what you hear, consider supporting Ledger Live through the donation link in the description. Alexandria is a platform that aims to reshape how we interact with digital content in the Web3 era. This is built on the foundations of the ICP and RV. Alexandria is a tokenized ecosystem designed to ensure permanent user-owned content. The platform's goal is to provide a space where creators have full control over their work, free from algorithmic control and opaque monetization policies. Alexandria is focused on creating an environment where every interaction is driven by NFTs, fostering a new economy for content creators and users alike. The backbone of Alexandria's operations lies in leveraging the Internet Computer Protocol and RV. This combination allows for the creation of what the team calls the user-owned content stack, and that is underpinned by secure tokenomics and decentralized infrastructure. Alexandria introduces its dual token economy through LBRY and Alex, fostering a sustainable framework for content storage, access, and governance. Navigating Alexandria begins with acquiring an internet identity, that is a process that opens the doors for users to become librarians. These librarians gain the ability to store, share, and monetize content, all of which are tokenized as NFTs. Unlike traditional platforms where creators are often subject to opaque algorithms and monetization policies, Alexandria guarantees a transparent token-based system. Users pay a small fee in LBRY to mint content, creating predictable cost. More interestingly, those who interact with these NFTs generate revenues for their creators, forming a decentralized economy of content use and appreciation. The protocol offers a unique perspective on digital permanence, with all assets stored on RV for lasting accessibility. However, safety is a key concern for participants. ICP holdings and NFTs are deemed secure, but certain features like staking Alex or maintaining balances within the app carry moderate risk. Providing liquidity outside the platform or holding large amounts of LPRY is deemed particularly unsafe. It's a reminder of the platform's experimental nature. Recent updates to Alexandria's tokenomics bring a focus on fairness and engagement. The pool for random NFT selection during reward distribution has been expanded from 1,000 to 10,000 soul-bound tokens. This adjustment not only discourages gaming the system, but also ensures broader participation. The changes come after early adopters witnessed impressive returns on their contributions, with an average reward multiplier of 150 times during the initial stages of the platform. The intricacy of Alexandria's reward mechanisms reflects its focus on rewarding genuine interactions. Each time LBRY is burned, 3 new Alex tokens are minted, with the reward split between the burner, it's a random Sion NFT from the last 10,000 minted, and the parent NFT of that Sion. This ensures that contributors across the network benefit from every action, reinforcing a balance that incentivizes both creation and engagement. Beyond the tokenomics, Alexandria's ecosystem is expanding to include a decentralized social network, search engine, e-reader, and video streaming service. These apps aim to provide users with tools that integrate seamlessly into the NFT-driven economy. Developers are encouraged to build on Alexandria using its lib modules and app modules, which offer flexible APIs and UI components for decentralized applications. This openness ensures that Alexandria's vision can evolve with contributions from a broader community, solidifying its role as a foundation rather than a standalone product. One of the standout innovations within Alexandria is wet key sharing. It's a feature that allows users to lend private or API keys without exposing them. This functionality bridges Web2 services with decentralized applications, further blurring the lines between traditional and blockchain-based systems. Alexandria's ability to interface with existing infrastructures while providing tools for new ones exemplifies its hybrid approach to modernizing the web. Alexandria will remain centrally managed during the testnet phase. All code is unaudited and impractical to manage through the SNS at this stage. The current strategy involves gradually delegating tasks to DAO canisters and preparing others to be black-holed, but this will occur mainly after the testing phase. Uncensored Grades is currently a centrally developed and deployed project. It depends on an architecture of tentatively black-holed canisters, renouncing storage and token-related smart contracts over time. It is fully open source, so the current state of decentralization can be tracked on GitHub. The frontend will be continuously developed, and so use of backend functions from black-hole canisters will remain mutable indefinitely. Nonetheless, anyone can fork the project with an alternative frontend that's bound by the same code and data of Alexandria's universal backend canisters. Since this model prioritizes immutability for the sake of permanence, governance is initially limited to matters involving NFT ownership. The governance mechanism allows proposals that can delete NFTs or transfer ownership with a simple majority and quorum of staked Alex holders. AI was kept out of this white paper entirely, despite it being at the core of Alexandria's founding vision. This project was born out of a pilot project called Uncensored Grades, where you would chat with great authors in an uncensored way. There was one finding of this experiment that shaped Alexandria. When an AI is fed other words directly and forced to answer without knowledge of the user's question, responses became far more interesting and honest. In other words, a technique to output particular human thoughts from training data rather than aggregate ones is far more conducive to discovery. As AI models grow in size and complexity, the outputs will grow more generic and our people-first methodology more fruitful. This direction goes against the grain of the entire AI space but remains steadfast in what we see as a long-standing principle of computer science exemplified by the story of one early internet legend. In 1968, Doug Engelbart and his team presented a research center for augmenting human intellect in San Francisco's Civic Auditorium. It introduced a responsive human-machine interface, the computer mouse, copy-paste and text reorganization, hyperlinks, and real-time screen sharing collaboration. Most remember this as the mother of all demos for obvious reasons. What most forget about Engelbart's experience, though, is in the 2 decades preceding this demo, where he was at best refused help and at worst outright ridiculed for holding that computers would be tools for collaboration and augmentation instead of artificial intelligence. During the 1950s and 60s, the entire CS field was convinced that the primary use case of computation was autonomous machines and AI, while Doug held that computers would be tools for humans to interface with. Despite 70 years of evidence of that same trajectory, popular opinion has not budged an inch. As this decade of tech becomes the gold rush for blowing smoke with AI buzzwords, we see recent breakthroughs in AI through Engelbart's eyes as history's next big tool that we need a human-centric interface for. Engelbart's design was one web page and a hyperlink for 2. It's now for 200 million sites and 3.5 billion people. The design isn't perfect. Web pages change, hyperlinks disappear, both can be lost, stolen, or hacked, and neither can be truly owned or trusted. Alexandria is a universal content bed for the internet. While the world works to make AI the perfect tool, like Doug's peers did with compute machines, we are building a control room that puts humans at their helm, just like Doug's tools for collaboration and augmentation. Really, we are just migrating Doug's stack to Web3. Alexandria is a social graph of NFTs. Instead of navigating hyperlinks through algorithms, you will navigate permalinks through favorite stuff of the people you know. It's a simpler, humbler approach to the online experience, but where everything is uniquely yours, which might be just what the internet needs right now. That wraps up our look at Alexandria. This platform is redefining the future of digital content, giving creators the freedom and transparency they deserve. Remember, you can contribute to Ledger Live to support more content like this. Check the donation link in the description. Also, check our newsletter for more updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.